Ocean City sleeps. Rain rehearses what it weep. Standing where we said goodbye. Freedom drips from teary sky. Lamplight bends through falling drops. Reflection shimmer blue. Every puddle mirrors back a version of us too. I walk past a diner sign, still buzzing, half awake. Freedom doesn't feel like peace, it's just what time will make. Jacket soaked, my phone goes faint, no messages appear. Silence heavier than rain that whispers you were here. I light up a cigarette, I don't intend to smoke. Sometimes loss is ritual that keeps the heart awoke. Rain erases tired lines, washes out our city signs. Let the night dissolve the pain. Water mixed with past refrain. 3 a.m. rain on the street. Freedom soaked in bittersweet. Let it pour, close the door. Incomplete, the rhythm's my heartbeat. 3 a.m. rain on the street. Missing her in endless beat. Traffic lights change colors, don't know cars are passing by. Steam curls from the sewer grate, go sending to the sky. I remember laughter caught in puddles by her feet. No puddles hold no image, only rhythm on repeat. Freedom's not forgetting, it's forgiving what you lost. Paying for your peace of mind, no matter what the cost. I whisper things into the rain, secrets fade and miss. Somewhere she's asleep, I hope she dreams of this. Umbrella flips, the wind insists. Healing hides in nights like this. Nothing left but neon glow. Just me learning how to go. 3 a.m. rain on the street. Freedom soaked in bittersweet. Let it pour, close the door. Incomplete, the rhythm's my heartbeat. 3 a.m. rain on the street. Missing her in endless beat.
Cups cold, the seats still warm. Empty cafe after storm. Her laughter echoes in the steam. Missing her inside this dream. Morning brew still tastes like her, bittersweet and slow. Mug rings mark the table where our stories used to grow. Messages unsent dissolve within the foam and stir. Every sip reminds me just how still the silence were. Window fogs like memory, words blur into haze. Playlist that she made me plays the song of better days. Steam fades off the coffee top, reflections left to go. Letting go's just learning how to sip and not overflow.
Footsteps fade across the tile. Still I wait a little while. Let the cafe hum, replace every word and every face.
Coffee cups, conversation goes. Let it cool most, what mattered most. Let it cool, follow rule nearly close. The warmth I can't impose. Coffee cups, conversation goes, disappearing white a toast.
Phone beside the napkin shakes, then quiets down again. Name lights up but different now, it's only used to friend. I rehearse what I would say, then set it down once more. Letting go means knowing when there's nothing to restore. Rain outside turns silver gray, reflection takes her seat. Pour another cup for two, though it's just caffeine and me. Barista wipes the table clean, last reminder fades. Freedom pours through letting drip what love had overstayed.
Chandelier light faintly swings, memory on coffee strings. Nothing left to say or mend, just me and this gentle end.
Coffee cups, conversation goes, echo most what mattered most. Let it cool, follow rule, merely close the warmth I can impose. Coffee cups, conversation goes, disappear in wider toast.
Steam gone, seats still pressed. Everything I should have guessed.
Needle drops a record home, old apartment memories come. Furniture still marked by us. Freedom hurt, but it's a plus. Room still smell like cedar smoke, incense have burned down. Record that we spun too much, loose another round. Window drapes breathe gently out, rain percussion time. Every drop a quiet beat beneath this loss of mine. Stack of notes and take out menus, pile beside the chair. Each small thing a relic of to us that isn't there. Crackling through the chorus now, favorite parts in bloom. Playing songs for ghosts inside a rented empty room. Needle skips, the moment stalls. Memory hums against the walls. Let the record wear away. I'm still learning not to stay. Vinyl spins our lives apart, scratching every broken part. Let it play, fade to gray, restart. This groove repeats. The vinyl spins our lives apart, old apartment, brand new start. Box is gone, but echo stays. Sound trapped in the grain. Basslines fly through barewood floors like whispers of our name. Neon from the billboard paints the ceiling in low red. Freedom's lying side by side with everything we said. Power flickers once or twice, the player slows the crawl. Static fills the spaces where the music used to fall. Pull the plug, breathe in the dust, step through open door. Letting go's not silence, it's deciding not to play once more. Needle lips, the vinyl tears. Ghost still hung between the snares. Nothing left but steady tone. Just me making peace alone. Vinyl spins our lives apart, scratching every broken part. Let it play, fade to gray, restart. This groove repeats the heart. Vinyl spins our lives apart, old apartment, brand new start. Crackling, thunder low, everything we let slow. Typing doesn't never send. Silent closure, I pretend. Blue light on my tired eye. Echoes read between goodbye. Screenshot save the words we said before the final fade. Feeling like I'm scrolling through a world that we both made. Typing and deleting like like a ritual for ghosts. Every Harrison line's a wound reopening the most. Red receipts, a heartbeat pulse across a fractured screen. Writing what I won't send just to know what might have been. Battery at 3%, emotions running low. Every blinking cursor says it's time to let it go. Notifications start to die. Silence rings a lullaby. Let the typing dots erase all the words I can't replace. Typing dot, fade into dark. Echo spark, deleting mark. Let it in, send again, unremarked. The void becomes my art. Typing dot, fade into dark. Gone before they leave their mark. Old emoji heart still saved inside our chat account. Scrolling just to feel the ache, reminds I'm still alive. Photos cropped to framing, only scenery, not skin. Curating the illusion that the past was never in. Mute the thread to keep from reading things I never should. Half-life of affection never ends the way it could. Freedom lives in leaving conversations unread. Closure's just acceptance that the silence truth instead. Airplane mode, then power down. Peace inside a silent town. Nothing left to overthink. Just me and this steady blink. Typing dot, fade into dark. Echo spark, deleting mark. Let it in, send again, unremarked. The void becomes my art. Typing dot, fade into dark. Gone before they leave their mark. Phone screen back, reflection show. Everything I left Dust caught in the amber light. Packing up another night. Polaroid still in my glove. Freedom tastes like missing love. Boxing all the memorabilia echoes from our years. Every frame laughter hides a constellation of our tears. Polaroids with messy smiles bleed color as they fade. Each snapshot's a goodbye my shaking hands are made. Cardboard stacked against the wall like monuments to death. Leaving isn't cruel, it's choosing you again and when. Sharpie scribbles fragile on the side of memory. Freedom's not forgetting, it's forgiving quietly. Tape falls down, the echo sighs. Glances blur behind my eyes. Let the photo lose its hue. Every fade reveals the truth. Polaroids are where we were, boxed away but still confer. Let it frame, no one's blame. Amateur, the light begins to blur. Polaroids are where we were. Letting go becomes a slur. Empty walls reflect the weight that leaving always brings. Curtain rods and dusty air, soft creak of memories' wings. Neighbor says goodbye again, I nod but words don't pass. Sometimes freedom means you leave before they think to ask. Car trunk filled with echo sealed and layers, stick with tape. Driving toward uncertainty is still a clean escape. Look once back then, keep it straight, no glance within the glass. If I stop to check again, I'll never let it pass. Review mirror, fading slow. Every box of long ago. Nothing left but open lane. Just me released from your refrain. Polaroids are where we were, boxed away but still confer. Let it frame, no one's blame. Amateur, the light begins to blur. Polaroids are where we were. Letting go becomes a slur.
for hours just to stand where earth meets endless sky. Every step was worth it for this moment where I fly. Without leaving ground, I'm soaring higher than before. Freedom isn't flying, it's refusing to need more. Valley stretches infinite, clouds below my feet. Standing at the pinnacle of everything complete. No one here to judge me, just the wind and ancient stone. Mountain teaches you that freedom's found when you're alone.
Eagle circles overhead, living free without the dread. Let the summit hold my breath. Freedom's in the mountain air.
Mountain peak, the world is so small. Standing tall, I've broken all. Let it breathe, set me free. Hear the call. The summit's worth the crawl. Mountain peak, the world so small. Freedom's rising past the wall. Looking down at everything I used to think was big. Problems shrink to nothing from this altitude I dig. Perspective is a gift that elevation provides. Learning that the climate sells where liberation hides. Hands are cold but heart is warm from effort and from pride. Made it to the top by choosing not to run and hide. Descend eventually, but take this moment to just be. Freedom leaves in knowing that the summit's inside me.
Wind picks up, I spread my arms, safe from every worldly harm. Nothing left but endless view, just me and skies of
Mountain peak, the world so small. Standing tall, I've broken all. Let it breathe, set me free. Hear the call. The summit's worth the crawl. Mountain peak, the world so small. Freedom's rising past the wall. Begin, but I remain. Everything beyond the chain.
empty room, the music played, dancing through my unchained day. No one watching, no one cared. Freedom lies in moving press. Apartment empty, furniture is minimal at best. Dancing in my underwear, no pressure to impress. Music turned way too loud, neighbors probably hate. But liberation came when I stopped caring what they stayed. Spinning in the kitchen, sliding on the hardwood floor. Body moving out once without a social war. No performance, no agenda, just the rhythm in my soul. Freedom's dancing by yourself until you feel whole. Heartbeat syncs with bass and beat. Moving makes me feel complete. Let the empty room expand. Freedom's in my own command. Dancing alone on the night. Moving free without the fight. Let it sway, let me play pure delight. Solitude feels right. Dancing alone on the night. Freedom found in my own light. Mirrors gone, no need to watch the way my body flows. Judgment only lives in eyes of people, now I know. Sweat drips down my temples, breath is heavy, feeling alive. Dancing's meditation when you're learning how to thrive. No partner needed, no approval from the crowd. Movement is my mantra, whisper soft but screaming loud. Spinning till I'm dizzy, falling on the couch and laughing hard. Freedom tastes like joy when you're no longer on your guard. Music fades but I keep moving. Nothing left that needs proving. Nothing left but rhythm pure. Just me unchained and sure. Dancing alone, I own the night. Moving free without the fight. Let it sway, let me play pure delight. The solitude feels right. Dancing alone, I own the night. Freedom found in my own light. My own light. Hey. Check-ins, I catch my breath. Everything worth more than death. Chains fall heavy to the ground. Freedom makes a different sound. Morning wakes through prison walls, rising up from where I fall.
Breaking up without the weight of what I used to carry. First breath feels like oxygen instead of necessary. Stepping out the door, I locked myself behind for years. Sunlight on my face from now, get past the paralyzed feeling. Walls I built to keep me safe became my own prison. Today I chose to walk away from every wrong decision. Freedom means deciding it's 1,000 tiny breaks. Chain by chain dismantling the fortress that it takes.
Lock clicks open, gate swings wide. Nothing left on me, so
Every morning clears my soul. Breaking free makes me whole. Breaking chains, the sun will rise. No more leaving compromise.
let it clap, reaching back, don't disguise. The truth won't tell me lies.
Breaking chains, the sun will rise.
Freedom found in my own eyes.
Every scar becomes a story I don't need to hide. Every wound becomes a doorway that I choose to stride. People try to tell me who I'm supposed to be, but liberation came when I stopped listening to everybody. Burning bridges sometimes, keep clearing out the path. Not everything that falls away deserves my aftermath. Standing in the ruins of your life I used to know. Free to bend whatever coastal matches down below.
Metal clinks and falls away. First real breath of first real day. I've been left wide open door. Just me unchained, wanting more. Raindrops hit the glass, blur the view. City glows in purple, pink and blue. Neon signs reflecting puddles deep. Find my peace while the city sleeps. Late night walking through these empty streets alone. Phone on silent, finally disconnect my phone. Rain soaks through my hoodie, but I don't really care. Something about the storm is clear as static in the air. Streetlights paint the pavement golden and amber born. Finding beauty in the chaos of the storm. Every drop that hits my face washes yesterday away. Lost inside the rhythm of the rain, I'm here to stay. Neon bleeding colors on a wet concrete. Thunder rolling softly like a distant beat. Let the city hum its lullaby tonight. Everything feels different in this light. Neon rain falling down on me, washing clean what I used to see. Let it fall, let it pour, set me free. The storm knows what I need. Neon rain falling down on me. Find my clarity in city streets. Yeah. Reflections dancing in a window of closed shop. Time moves different when the whole world stops. My breath makes clouds that disappear into the night. Standing still while everything around me comes to life. Rain taps patterns on the metal rooftops overhead. Following the flow instead of where my worries live. City's got a different face when nobody's around. Peace lives in the spaces between the sounds. Soaked to bone but feeling like storm becomes my satellite. Nothing left to run and hide, just me in the rainy night. Rain falling down on me, washing clean what I used to see. Let it fall, let it pour, set me free. The storm knows what I need. Neon rain falling down on me. Find my clarity in city streets. Colors blending innocent. Yeah. Everything I need to forget. Record spins the static, rain outside, no need to run. Coffee steaming in my hands, pieces found in simple plans.
Sunday morning, no alarm, just rain against the glass. Vinyl playing something old, no need to move too fast. Coffee's warm between my palms, steam rising slow and smooth. Wrapped in blankets on the couch, nothing left to prove. Needle drops on worn out grooves, scratches part of charm. World outside is gray and wet, but in here I am calm. Pages of a book I read 1,000 times before. Sometimes comfort's found in what you've always known for sure. Raindrops patterns on the paint. Music washes out the strain. Let the static fill the space. This is my safe place. Final static fills the air. Rainy Sundays everywhere. Let it play, let it stay, I don't care. The slowness takes me there. Final static fills the air. Find my comfort in this chair. No agenda for the day, no pressure to be more. Learning how to appreciate the art of doing less for sure. Thunder rolling in the distance, gentle, not alarming. Record flips to side beat, every imperfection's charming. Time moves different when you're not trying to catch up. Refill my coffee, let it cool inside my favorite cup. Rain's not stopping anytime soon, and I hope it never ends. Sometimes healing looks like staying in and making friends with what's within. Crackling warmth through speakers, so stories that don't need retold. Nothing left to chase today, just me and a record. Everything makes sense again.